Congressman Tim Ryan joins us tonight from the convention, and that is his backyard, Youngstown, Ohio. Congressman, good to have you with us tonight. Let me just ask you,
Great to be with you.
Let me ask you just a generic question from the standpoint, what wins in Ohio? How do you win Ohio? And it is really almost amazing how integral this state has been in our election process, election after election. How do you get it done in the Buckeye State?
Well, you got to be pragmatic, Ed. You got to be pragmatic, and I think you got to have a plan. And if you don't have a plan economically to create jobs, raise wages, increase pension security, those kind of things, you're not going to get anywhere, which is why I think Trump, at the end of the day, he's not going to make it. He has a long history of really stiffing businesses, stiffing contractors, not paying workers, getting sued by waitresses, waiters, and bartenders. So he has no credibility when he comes in and talks about China, but he has his ties made in China and shipped back to the United States and Mexico, Indonesia, and all the rest. So having a pragmatic plan of how we're going to grow the economy.
Do you and also your colleague over in the Senate, Sherrod Brown, feel a real sense of responsibility in this election cycle? White working men is where Hillary Clinton needs help, and I think that's you and Sherrod Brown. You know, I mean, let's cut to the chase here. You guys, I think, play a pivotal role in that state to help her out. Your thoughts?
Well, Sherrod Brown has a lot of friends in Ohio, a lot of white working class friends in Ohio from a very long and good career. I've been in Congress now 14 years, public life 16 years, worked for a congressman before I got in. So we've got some relationships with people, and I think we do have a certain amount of trust. And so we're going to work really, really hard, you know, to the guys you have a Miller Lite with, or you watch the Browns game with, or, you know, the guys you hang with or grew up with that maybe still work in a steel mill. For me to tell them, guys, Hillary's the one for us. I want you to look at her manufacturing plan. I want you to look at what she's going to do with renewables, all those component parts that go into a windmill, the rotaries, the gear shifts, the gearboxes, the steel, the titanium, the aluminum, all of these things that go in there, we make. So we want someone with a plan, and I think talking to people straight about what her plans are is really strong. And again, the best example I could give you, Ed, is, you know, we play a lot of football. We play a lot of sports in Ohio. You get mad if you lost a game. You get angry. We had a couple coaches in the day maybe throw a garbage can across the locker room. But after you got mad, after you were angry, you had to put a plan together because there was another game. So you had to watch the film, what I do right, what I do wrong. Who am I playing against? What's the strategy? What's the game plan? That's where Hillary, I think, runs circles around Donald Trump. She has the game plan, and we got to communicate to those guys who used to play football in high school and still do go and watch the games. And this is what we got to do. All
right. Well, it was a big game today on the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe made the comment that she'll fix the TPP. John Podesta, the campaign manager, had to come out and clarify. She's against the TPP before the election and will be after the election. Is there a crack in credibility here? Can we believe that Hillary Clinton will be against a trade agreement, which every union in your state is against?
She will be, and I'll tell you why. You know, if you look at what the current form of the TPP is, it's outrageous, whether you're talking about labor rights, environmental rights, the ability for these supranational organizations to be able to trump state and local laws, whether it's an environmental law or a law about smoking. It's outrageous, and she's not going to support anything like this.
All right, Congressman Tim Ryan, Ohio, good to have you with us tonight, Congressman. Thanks so much. All the best. We'll do it again.